Hi, I'm Mike and I'm a driver, and today I drove a Honda Fit. So the Honda Fit is a hatchback, so if you like the hatchback look, it's actually a pretty good looking car. You can see if you look in the back here that there's not a ton of space, but there's a decent amount. At least it's not like the seats are, you know, a foot away from the back of the door. You have a little bit of space to work with. You can probably get plenty of groceries in here. If you can't get what you need to get in the car in the back here, you can actually put down the seats. It's actually a decent amount of room. Plenty of space up here. It feels pretty roomy. We had tall people and short people in here, both in front and in back. And no matter who was where everybody was adjusted comfortably, there was plenty of room. Power outlet, USB port, getting kind of fancy. It's not the best touchscreen I've ever seen. When the sunlight hits it, you can't really see it very well. Sometimes it's hard to actually get it to respond to your touches depending on where you touch it. You know what I'm not a fan of is these the volume controls on the radio here. Like obviously I have them over here, I can go up and down if I want to, but if you want to, you gotta deal with this, and this thing's annoying. Fortunately the driver has some operational buttons on the steering wheel here. It does have a start stop button, it's keyless, so that's kind of nice. Oh, you got rear camera and lane watch. There's your camera. Why did it do that? It's because you have your right turn signal on. Yeah, it's a very compact engine compartment. Everything is nice and tucked into its place. You can see here we got our 1.5 liter Honda engine. It's with Earth Dreams technology. I have no idea what that means. If you're a driver and you want to do some work on your car or maintain it yourself, then you got the basics right here at least that you can deal with. So let's talk about the driving experience. You've got a CVT transmission, so it's relatively smooth. You've also got the option to shift into a sport mode. You've got an economy button way over here on the left side. You've got paddle shifters if you like to shift. The only problem with all of this is the car really lacks a lot in power, so even though you have all these options, it's still not really that fun to drive.
I like using the paddle shifters.
Are you in sport mode?
Yeah, I'm in sport mode.
Yeah?
At the end of the day, you might as well just put it in automatic and let it do its thing. Doesn't really have much of a torque curve, I don't think. Getting up to speed on the highway, I had it full throttle and it didn't really feel like it was going anywhere, but I eventually got there. Yeah, the brakes actually work pretty well. You know, they're kind of the opposite of the engine. The engine's like slow to accelerate, but the brakes are quick to slow you down. Nice tight turning. I got to take some curves, some turns. If you're a driver like me, you're not going to be too impressed with the suspension on the vehicle. The suspension's a little squishy. It definitely doesn't sit around the corners. It kind of leans. It's like, all right, we're going around the corner. But if you're really a point A to point B person, this is a very simplistic car. It does what you need it to do. It's a Honda, so it's probably pretty reliable. Get in, you know, hit the start button, put it in drive.